Hey guys, how are you? Austin here. Nobody here with me yet, so I'm going to talk to myself for just a minute. How you doing? Austin here. I am back. I am streaming, and good to be here with you. You've got dual screens with me, just real quickly. So if you're watching this on the replay, there's no one here yet. I'm going to wait till I get some people here with me live, okay? Drop in the chat. Let me know who here is with me so far. I have a few people. Drop in the chat, guys. Let me know who's here with me. Yep. See if you can hear me. Nutsack's here with us. Excellent. Good to see you, Nut. MDC, hello. Project Gold here. Omar's here. Cool. Tamer. Renee, good to see you. Amjad. Tim. Hey, good to see Alexander. Good. Adrian, welcome. Dan. Cool. All right, we got about 100 people here live already with us. Neil, how's it going? Cesar. Hope I'm saying that your name right there. Omar, Doge is running. Far from normal. Thanks for all your videos. Well, thanks. Gary, good to see you. Roger, excellent. You guys remember I have to look over here to the right to look at the chat. So that's why I have dual screens on me, dual cameras on me, so you can see me from every angle. All right, guys. So it's good to see everybody here with me. For those of you guys who know, I've been gone for about 7 days. I've been on the road. I was in Colorado with my family, and we were doing the whole Colorado thing, but we were at a lacrosse tournament. So my son plays lacrosse. Nutsack, did I get some good buys on sale? Yes, I did. So we'll chat about that. So thanks, Nut. I'll talk about that. And since you're an Inner Circle member, you're going to see those coming very shortly. I've just literally only been back home about 2 or 3 hours, guys. So appreciate you. I think Nut just likes me to call his name out. Let me just look and see what we got here. Safemoon, baby. Chicago in the house. Hello, love you, Austin. May the most high keep you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Elmer's here. Lubbock is here. Oh, cool. Jason from Lubbock. My great grandparents used to live in Lubbock. I spent a lot of time in Lubbock, Texas, growing up. Jamaica. Nicardo from Jamaica is here. Cool. Hello from Mississippi. Shiba Inu to the Pluto. Okay, cool. We got about 200 people live here with us, guys. So as you guys know how I like to do these, I'm going to spend about an hour and a half with you. We're going to talk about the overall kind of state of the union. There's a lot of things going on right now, and it's really, really cool to kind of be back into the swing of things. Made a couple of videos. I've got a Dogecoin video coming out later tonight, probably in about an hour or so you guys check that out. And then I wanted to spend some time with you live. Liberty, Texas. Donnie from Liberty, Texas. That's cool. Welcome, Donnie. Roswell, New Mexico. Wow, cool. Joshua, welcome. John, do you know who bought the 3 trillion with a T Shiba tokens? I do not, John. I heard about that. I do not know who bought them. Omar, I want to buy SHIB. Yeah, go buy it. You can buy it pretty much anywhere. Sean's asking me where I live. I live in the Dallas area, Sean, so that's where I'm at. So we got about 200 people live with us. Cool. All right, so here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to talk about, and I'll every now and then drop back over and look at what is going on with the chat, but Dan from San Antonio, cool. All right. Yeah, okay, here we go. So let's talk about what's going on. So I want to talk about Shiba. I want to talk about Doge. I want to talk about Safemoon. I want to talk about anything else you guys want to chat about. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the overall state of the union. So you guys know I was on the road for about 7 days. I was able to continue to make you guys videos. I had some video problems towards the end and you couldn't see my beautiful shining face. But really what I saw going on, guys, was absolutely crazy. We had Bitcoin drop below 30,000, and frankly, cards on the table, I thought when Bitcoin dropped below 30,000 that was going to be a sign of some bad times to come. Now, what was awesome is that Bitcoin rallied back and had, it dropped down to, I could have swore I saw it touch 28,000, but I know it touched 29,000, okay? But here's what's happening, guys. It's really interesting, is that we've got a major amount of short selling that went away. We were at 25,000 short sellers, right, on Bitcoin, and that went away. All right, so that eased up pressure, and with all that, we dropped from 40,000 down to around the 28, 29,000 range. I was worried that if we passed 30,000 that we were going to have some problems. I was worried. That didn't really happen because we rebounded real nicely, and now we're trading up in that, that 34,000 and change. If we hit 41, 42,000, guys, with Bitcoin, I think the sky's the limit. I think it's going to be a nice major little run. Now, I'm expecting some soft market conditions for the rest of June, maybe even into July. I don't know if we're going to get any major run-ups. I just, I'm in some groups. I see some people talking about some stuff, and a lot of people that are really kind of in the know and things like that are talking about the fact that the rest of June may continue to be, not an overly strong market condition, and all the way maybe into like the second week of July. But after that, everybody's kind of thinking that second week of July, the gas is going to be put onto the pedal and things are going to start really, really running. Okay, we'll see if that does happen. Okay. So yeah, guys, I'll look over here every now and then, but we're going to continue to talk about things. So that's Bitcoin and kind of the overall market conditions. Guys, you always know from my videos, I always start with the overall market conditions because it starts there. It starts with Bitcoin. It starts with Ethereum. It starts with everything. So here's what's happening with Shiba right now. Kind of we'll go Shiba, and then we'll talk about Doge, and we'll talk about Safemoon, things like that. So here's your trading view chart right now with Shiba. And for those of you guys who saw, I did a Shiba video about 2 hours ago. I drew this chart and drew the green line right when we were doing that video. And look at Shiba is absolutely, in the last 2 hours, it had broken out. Well, by the way, each candlestick represents 1 hour, right? Okay, but look at this massive green candlestick, guys. I mean, this is some major upward movement, okay? Some really, really cool stuff going on with SHIB. Now, I think it might have to do something to do with this tweet. I included this in my video, but for those of you guys who didn't see my video earlier, pay attention because this is a big deal. Okay, so this is a tweet from SHIB Cryptologist, and he said right here, I'm going to read it for you. He said, I had a private convo, say that really fast, with Satoshi Kasama yesterday. I won't share the details to respect privacy, but he's a good dude that's working hard for sure. I truly believe we are only days away from some crazy things coming. SHIB armies way, Shiba swap incoming. 2 things I want you to focus on. Only days away from some crazy things, and then he hashtags Shiba swap. Now, do we believe him or not? I'm going to take it at face value, and I included it in the video as such. Do I believe that this is 100% true gospel? I'm not going to say that because I'm always a little hesitant. I'm always a little, a little bit of a pessimist is not the right word, but I'm always a little bit like, okay, I'm not going to go 100%. I might be 90, 95. I think that this is some interesting information that's come. I included this in my video. So this is really interesting to say that it looks like we could potentially be a couple of days or maybe into next week away from Shiba swap. We will see, okay? But I wanted you guys to see this because I did include this in the video. So what do you guys think about this tweet? Drop in the chat. Let me know. What do you guys think about this tweet? Do y'all think it's real? Do you think that Shiba swap is days away or maybe worst case next week? What do you guys think? Drop in the chat. I want to see your opinion, and I'm going to take a drink real quickly. I'm watching you guys drop in the chat. The chat's just a little bit delayed, guys, so just bear with me. So do you guys think that Shiba swap is a couple of days away or into next week? What do you guys think? All right, I got somebody that says next week. Walkabout said that. Okay. Days away. Neil says that. Panda. This man knows Dewey. If you do not have Dewey, come check it out. Oh, okay. Early next week. Probably next week. 2 weeks. It's going to roll. I would say weekend release. Fingers crossed. Shiba swap will soon happen. Believe it when I see it. Okay, I agree. I'm with you there. Somebody said Uncommon Sense said he believes it when he see it. I don't know what's real anymore. Getting told 2 different stories from devs. Okay, Matthew said that. That's fair. I think Shiba out next week. Gene said that. I think it's dropping July 4th. Ed next week. Believe it when I see it. Shiba swap will come out. It's hot, not low days. What's happening? Okay, blah, blah, blah. Looks like the overall consensus seems to be next week. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. You guys know me. I don't get all hypey in my coverage. Everybody seems to think next week. All right. I don't get all real hypey in my coverage. What I'm doing is I'm doing my best, guys, to keep you guys aware of the situation and bring y'all the information, right? This is newsworthy All Bronze Towing, $2 super chat to the moon this weekend. Thanks for the super chat, All Bronze. Appreciate you. I think that it's entirely possible that we could see it next week. Cards on the table, Shib Cryptologist. I hadn't followed him before, and I'm gonna start following. In fact, you're seeing me live. I'm gonna start following him right here. And thought I'd already followed Satoshi, but I hadn't. There you go. Wow, thought I'd already done that. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, I'm there's an old saying I've been saying. I think my grandmother said that. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm taking it with a kind of grain of salt. I do have a little bit of hesitancy. I'm not pushing all my cards in the. I'm not going all in. But I think it's possible, and I think this is good news, and I'm going to take it as such. And I think that partially this run-up could be related to that. Now, you can see it's had 492 retweets, 12 quote tweets, and 2111 likes. I mean, it's not a massive amount of coverage that this tweet has gotten, So we'll see. Oh, here, Nutsack hit me up. I think something is up, but not 100% sure. I think the beginning of August we shall see. We shall see. Okay, thanks for the super chat, Nutsack. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, so Nut, you guys always just love. I can't believe I'm saying Nutsack on a live broadcast, but Nutsack, he's part of my inner circle. He's a cool guy, knows his stuff. I love his comments. Always super chatting me up. Thank you. And I think he thinks that it's maybe at the beginning of August. We'll see, guys. Again, I'm just bringing you the information. I think we'll have to kind of wait and see what plays out related to it. All right, let's continue to talk about. Mr. Anderson, Nutsack is back. Yes, he is. Nutsack's always in attendance. All right, let's continue to talk about SHIB. So what are the other major things we got going on with SHIB? Well, we've got potentially Etoro, which I literally did a video and then I sat down to this live chat. I don't think the eToro thing has happened yet, or I would have already known about it. But eToro sent out, and that's the exchange, right? eToro sent out a very cryptic piece of information, basically stating that, hey, quote, we hear you, and we're working we're working on it. And I kind of think that the eToro thing was related to SHIB. Here's another question for you guys on the chat. Do you guys think that eToro sending out that message saying that, hey, we hear you? Do you think that was related to Shiba? Here's why I think it might be. eToro's not stupid. I mean, they are absolutely guys going to want to go after that trading volume because they make money when people buy and sell crypto on their network, right? So on their exchange. What do you guys think? Do you think that eToro is going to bring on Shiba Swap? Do you think eToro is going to bring on Shiba? What do you guys think? Ali Braun says it's also on Voyager. Yeah, and I talked about that in a previous video. Do you guys think that the eToro thing, because I want y'all's opinion, this is a impromptu poll. We got about 500 people, 480 live here. So do you think, okay, so Matthew thinks that yes. Jack said yeah for sure. We be Frundlick said yeah, but I think it will be after 1 or 2 months. Donnie says yes. Mazik said yes, I believe that was about SHIB. Hosel said yes. Neil says if the exchange does not list this week, they will miss out. Yes, for sure. So God of Evil, Wins and Wisdom said they were under that Tweety. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so it looks like everybody. Oh yeah, Murad said possible on Weeble. Weeble we haven't really talked about very as well. Weeble's out there too, right? Anyway. All right, so everybody's basically saying yeah. So eToro's coming. All right. I think we're all in agreement. Okay, so there you go. I think Coinbase Pro has, quote, fixed the technical issues related to Shiba. So we got that coming in the very near future. We got some major catalysts, guys. Let's put this on now. Okay, we got a little bit of a red candle beginning. We'll see if that goes away. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys another question. Do you guys think that Shiba Swap, why do I keep saying that? Do you guys think, I got Shiba Swap on the brain, I just did a video on Shiba Swap. Do y'all think that Shiba will be do you think that Coinbase Pro and will be launching Shiba this coming week? I think they will. I think that they've figured out their, quote, technical problems. Remember that was, they delayed it coming onto Coinbase Pro. And do y'all think that we will be on, that Shiba will be on Coinbase Pro by mid to end next week. Drop in the chat. Let me know your thoughts. I like this. I'm asking you guys some questions, and y'all are giving me some good answers. So that's the question now for you guys. In chat, do you guys think that Shiba will be on Coinbase Pro next week? What do y'all think? We're going to talk about Robinhood, Sharif. I promise. I promise we're going to talk about him. Oh, okay. Matthew says no within 2 weeks. Wholesale Traffic says next week. Somebody just saw a message that Binance bought 220 million of SHIB 12 hours ago. Interesting. Danny, what's your take on the amount of increased volume if listed on Coinbase Pro, Coinbase, possibly Etoro? Yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. So it looks like the overall consensus is next week is Coinbase Pro. Looks like you all guys think that. We got a couple that say they're 2 weeks out. Already been a week, I think, after the holiday. Yeah, it could be after the holiday. That's a good point. Somebody brought up it could be after July 4th, end of the month. Somebody said could be after July 4th. You know, that's a valid point. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. That's an interesting point. Here's what I think. I think Coinbase Pro next week. And I think that after that, it could be within 1 to 10 days on Coinbase. Liquidity and all that other stuff. Okay. So, all right, cool. Binance bought 8 trillion. Nicholas Kibbe said Binance bought 8 trillion. Wow. If they bought 8 trillion of Shiba, crazy. Binance bought or swapped 30 trillion. What about, goodness gracious. Wow, I'm just reading some of these guys. That's crazy. All right, let's keep going. Somebody asked me earlier, what do I think about the volume? I'm assuming you're asking me like about kind of like trading volume. I think that the price. Okay, there's always two sides of the coin, right? I think that there's this group out there, and I'm seeing content and articles and information about it that thinks that when SHIB goes live on Coinbase, that the price is going to drop. I don't believe that. And I'm talking about Coinbase.com now, by the way. I'm not talking about Coinbase Pro. I think that there's a tremendous amount of pent-up demand on Coinbase, and I think SHIB is going to go up because of that demand. Okay? Now, what could happen? This happens a lot in crypto, guys. We could get a nice run-up where we let's do this. Hold on. I don't have SHIB. I thought I did. Hold on just a minute. Let me show you this. Okay, here's what could happen. So right now we're at 7242, right? I firmly believe that with Coinbase.com, when we get listed on Coinbase.com, not Coinbase Pro, I think we could pick up this, we could get back to where we got a 1 in that spot, right? And I'm going to remind you, our all-time highs when we had a 3 in the 100,000 spot. So I think Coinbase Pro, Coinbase could move us to that. If not a little, in like maybe a 1 or a 2 there, okay? A 1 or a 2 in that 100,000 spot. Here's the only problem, is that I've seen this time and time again. If we do get that's a significant move up, by the way. Okay, if we get that significant move up, guys, we very likely could have a tremendous amount of people sell off. We just could. Because people are going to get spooked and they're going to just start selling off. I don't want them to. I'm not going to sell off. And my point to you is that could happen, okay? So we could get a sell-off. All right? Just FYI. And I don't want it to happen, but it could, all right? So just keep that in mind, okay? All right. Let me see. Got some good stuff. Let's see. All right, what else? Got a lot of chats here. I can't keep up with all of them, guys. Apologize. Somebody said Coinbase is waiting on Shiba Swap. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, Coinbase had to fix their quote technical problems. I personally believe, I said this in a couple of videos, that it was infrastructure, it was computing power, it was server tech, it was all that. It was bandwidth inside of Coinbase because here's the thing, guys. If they brought Shiba on and that volume jumps and they go down, if their servers go down, their back end systems go down, that's a nightmare and it's gone not good. So I think that they were like, whoa, we need to pump the brakes a little bit just to kind of make sure we got all of our proverbial ducks in a row. Okay, all right. Let's continue on here, guys. Somebody's asking why the jump. You talking about the jump right here. I'm assuming that y'all are asking me why the jump. I think that this is potentially related to this tweet that Shiba swap is coming. We may only be a couple of days away. There's been a couple of YouTubers that have talked about it, including me. So that could be what you're seeing there is why we're moving up. But the overall market, guys, is moving up. I mean, Bitcoin's moving up 3, Ethereum's up 1, Dogecoin's up 11%, Cardano up 9. We're just kind of coming back from kind of being down, and I think that's what's really going on right there. So I want to talk about Robinhood. Which, frankly, there's not a lot to talk about right now. I mean, Robinhood, unless I missed something while I was gone for the last 4 or 5 days plus, I mean, we're still kind of waiting on Robinhood to bring Shiba on. I think they're watching Coinbase. I'm going to remind you guys, Coinbase beat Robinhood to the punch. We were all focusing on Robinhood with the petition and all that kind of stuff. And I think Robinhood is just kind of, I think that Robinhood's probably doing the exact same thing that Coinbase may be doing. They saw the tweet from Coinbase Pro, and they were like, ho, wait a minute. If Coinbase is beefing up their technical side, it's very possible that Robinhood's doing it before they make any kind of announcement. I'm going to remind you of one simple fact, guys. You need to understand that, hey, you got a super chat from Jupiter Pup saying hello. Well, hello. I wonder if Jupiter Pup is a coin. We'll take a look here just in a minute. Okay, so what I want to talk about though is if you take your feelings out of the equation, right? What I mean by that is look at the business. Look at the business they're in. They make money off of trading volume. Period. Right? They make money. So do you think that Robinhood wants a piece of the volume of the pent-up demand of people that only have Robinhood accounts and they want to buy and sell Shiba? Hell yeah, they do. Coinbase, same thing. Etoro, same thing. Webull, same thing. Those exchanges see the fact that there is so much pent-up demand and volume for for this coin especially, that they want a piece of that. Period. They do. So always remember that they're in business to make money, and they make money off of fees. Remember that. All right. So Jupiter, thank you for the super chat. William, wow. Send me a super chat. Thank you for that, William. Any possibility Coinbase issue was conjunction with the guy that woke up with over $1 trillion in his account? The article was released 4 days ago. Honestly, William, I did not see that article. I was on vacation for 7 days. I was a little bit disconnected. I did not know that there was somebody who woke up with $1 trillion in his account. That definitely could have been an error. I mean, obviously, right? Something. Wow, that's you got me with that one, man. So, William, I'm the first to admit I don't know everything. I did not know that. I was on vacation in Denver for the last 7 days, and I was a little bit disconnected. So, wow, that's crazy. All right. But thanks for the input. Did y'all catch that? That there was an article that came out 4 days ago where a guy woke up with $1 trillion in his account. I would be liquidating my account and heading to a non-extradition third like a country or something. All right, I'm kidding, of course. Cesar, Pink Panda guys. Yep. Cesar, I'll give you your shout out. We want to look at. I can't remember if it's on. Is it on here? Yep, there it is. Pink Panda, let's take a look at it. All right, so I got a super chat for Pink Panda. We're going to look at that real quickly. So right now it's at 209, and that's up 3%. Last 7 days, trading pretty flat. Let's go look at this. Crypto finance, cares deeply about community giving back. If I remember right, is this not the same one? I don't think this is the same one that I looked at a while ago. Is this the same one that has the cancer related? Is that what this is? Giving back to the community. Yeah. This is it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this one. Here's the thing, guys. I'm a fan of any charity token that if it's a cause that's near and dear to your heart. My father died of cancer back in 2008. So that was 12 years ago, 13 years ago. Don't do math in public. Yeah, he died of pancreatic cancer. And so anytime I see a charity coin, my only caveat around charity coins is as long as they have a documented proof frankly, cards on the table, right? As long as they've documented proof that they deliver on those promises to give to the charity and things like that, I'm a fan of any charity coin or charity token. So Pink Panda, I definitely like these guys, and as long as they, and as far as from a market standpoint, you can get them on PancakeSwap. Okay, so there you go. There's your shout out, Cesar. Thanks for that, Pink Panda. If you guys want to check those guys out, I think it's one of the more prevalent charity coins and tokens out there, and so yeah, go check them out. All right. Let me see. I think we got another one from Jupiter Pup. Let me see. Jupiter Pup. I added and burned all my liquidity on my website at much better, and people are buying it. I want to send you some. Okay, so let me show you guys Jupiter Pup. Let me see Jupiter Pup. Let me see if I can find your website. Let's see. So looks like we got the guys who created Jupiter Pup with us. Oh, Nutsack, I see you. Hold on a minute. Zcash, Zach. Hold on. I'll look at it, buddy. Hold on. I see your super chat. Nutsack. I know. I got you. What do you say? Zcash, Zach. Hold on just a minute. I have to write this down so I'll get it, okay? Nutsack, I'll look at it in a minute, buddy. Jupiter Pup. Let me see if I can find Jupiter Pup. Oh, there it is. JupiterPup.com. Okay, cool. Okay, looks like we got the guys from Jupiter Pup with us, guys. So they've sent me a couple super chats. So we're gonna, and he said, quote, I added and burned all my liquidity on my website. It is much better, and people are buying it. I want to send you some if you can. Well, number one, Jupiter, I appreciate the offer of sending me some coins. I don't need them. Don't send me any. I appreciate that. So that's I don't do that for tokens and coins. You guys, you came onto my chat. Excuse me, my live stream. Sent me a super chat. So I'm sending you some. Just letting people know about it. So you guys go check out Jupiter Pup if you want to. He said he's burned all his liquidity and people are buying it. So you guys give these guys give these guys a look at. So founded by Manny Omega, is that right? Yep. Okay. So give them a shot. Go take it out. Go check it out. How to buy? Let's see. You are on. What's the cannabis industry is predicting? So you can buy it here off of the website. So go check that out. Okay. So there you go, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the super chat. All right. Looks like you got a little bit of an error. See how right here on this website, your text is, you can't see your text, but just check it out. All right, guys. So let's keep moving. Let me look at, you said, Nut, you said Zcash. Let's see if that's over here. Zec. There they are. So Nut sent me a super chat, said, have you looked into Zcash for long term? He's, whoa, 113. Cool. All right. Rank number 59. I like that. All right. Let's look at their 7-day. Starting to, yeah, we had the classic kind of downward trend. Let's see. Where can I buy it? I can pretty much probably buy it anywhere. Binance, KuCoin, Coinbase, usual suspects there. Cool. All right. Let's look at their website. Zcash is digital money, fast and confidential with low fees, built for internet and mobile transactions. Okay. Transfer to trade it for currency, get a wallet. Why? Unlike most cryptocurrencies, we make every transaction detail public. Zcash offers confidentiality to protect your privacy and your financial history. Transaction can be confirmed quickly. All right, guys, this is interesting. I'm going to give my buddy Nut a shout out. He is part of my inner circle. He's joined. He's added a tremendous amount of value over in that group. And I'm always the guy that when Nut drops in, hey, have you guys looked at this one or that one? I usually do tend to take it. I look, and so for those of you guys here live watching this on the replay, you guys check out Zcash. Right now they're trading at 112. They're up 2%, and they're at number 59. But their use case is really interesting, and I'm kind of definitely liking what I'm seeing. So Nut. Thank you, man. I'll definitely check that out. Might add it to the inner circle portfolio too. I'm looking for some interesting ones over there. So thanks, man. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see if there's another one down here. Jupiter said, Nutsack, what's up, buddy? So Nutsack, Jupiter Pup said, Nutsack, what's up? I've never said Nutsack as much in my whole life as I have on these live broadcasts. All right. All right, so Shib's gotten a little bit of downward pressure on it. All right, let's talk about Dogecoin. Because look at what's happening with Doge. All right, so Doge has had a nice little run up here, okay? And I think there's a couple things going on. And for those of you guys who are here live watching this, what I think has happened is I think, number one, I think that Dogecoin was oversold. I think a lot of people jumped out of Doge. And I think that they may have taken some profits or whatever it had, but I think it was oversold in this major downtrend here. And it started to come back a little bit. But I think that's number one. I think number two is that there's also this fear of missing out because Dogecoin is trading at such pretty decent volumes right now, guys. I think that you also have some people that are sitting on the sidelines and they started to see Dogecoin right here start this run up and they started to buy back in, which I think is pushing Doge a little bit up. Because frankly, the bottom line with Doge right now, guys, is that there's not a lot. Nutsack said, Jupiter Pup, I want to make a coin called Nutsack Reserve. Nut, if you make the coin, man, we'll talk about it on my live broadcast. That's so funny. They're having this. You guys can see that in the chat. That's funny. And Janos, I hope I say your name right. I see your super chat. I'll get to you in a minute. Okay, so I think that what's going on with Doge is it was oversold. People are buying back in. People are afraid of missing out because I think that's what's happening right here. Because frankly, guys, there's not a lot of major news right now related to Doge. And Doge is running up because the overall market's up a little bit. But look, Doge is up 12% and Bitcoin and Ethereum are only up 3 and 1% respectively. Okay, so I think Doge has got some room to move. And I think that I think it had a lot of pressure on it. And now we're starting to maybe run back up. All right, John, and I hope I'm saying your name right. Janos Vamos, that's pretty good. Have you ever seen a price difference of 100% between markets of any crypto? Look at Fire Token on the 20th between CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. No, Janos, I have never seen that. But you do get different price points on different exchanges. I haven't seen that, and that's interesting. On Fire Token, that could have been some manipulation going on a specific exchange or something like that, but I haven't seen that. To that extent. Okay, so thanks for the super chat, by the way. All right, cool. All right, let's continue going on here, guys. And I apologize, I'm not able to look at all of these the messages, guys. I can't see all of them. There's a lot of them coming in. Gage says, so you promote people for $5? No, that's not true. I don't promote people for $5. But if somebody gives me a super chat, out of respect, I will go look at what they asked me to. So that's just how super chats work. Okay, so there you go. All right. Let's see. Clayton says, I want Nutcoin. That's what you ought to call it, Nutsack. You ought to call it Nutcoin. That's a good one. All right. Baby Doge is having 50% gains. Wow, that's cool. All right. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, so, all right, we talked about Dogecoin. We talked about Shiba. Let's talk about Safemoon real quick, guys. So Safemoon was up. Let's see if she's moved down a little bit. All right, so Safemoon's got some pressure on her. I did a Safemoon video, launched it earlier. I know quite a few of you guys like me to talk about Safemoon. Safemoon has come out with their new the app icon, so they're coming soon for their wallet is coming soon. They're moving things forward. There's an article over on Investor Place if you guys want to go check it out, where it was talking about the Safemoon squeeze, where there's this group of people that are trying to, with hashtag Safemoon squeeze, trying to get a trend started where they can kind of do a AMC or GameStop squeeze scenario. We'll see if that transpires, but I wanted you guys to be aware of it. Okay. Jeremy just joined in. Glad to see another great video. Thank you. Appreciate that. Opinion on AMP. I'm a big fan of AMP. Somebody asked me about AMP. AMP's definitely one that I'm actually going to pick up in the very, very near future. Where is it? Pass it already. There it is. Number 32. I'm a fan of AMP, and frankly, at right now at a 32% discount. From what it was. Asher says, your thoughts on tomorrow? Do you think market will crash since Bitcoin smart contracts are ending? Very valid point. Asher just sent me a message asking me what my opinions are on because of the smart contracts ending. Possible. I mean, guys. I mean, here's the thing. Historically, Bitcoin and Ethereum they sometimes will run down towards the end of the month because of the smart contracts ending. So that's something to keep in mind. And I wish I had a crystal ball in that capacity, but that definitely could happen. Okay, definitely. Somebody asked about Atari token. Atari token. Somebody's asking about Atari token. Is that the Atari? Like the game industry Atari? Like of old school? Is that what this is? Holy shit, it is. This is cool. All right. How many of you guys, I'm 52 years old. How many of you guys, drop in the chat, how many of you guys grew up when Atari, remember like Atari was like one of the first game consoles out there? Drop in the chat if you remember that. I remember having an Atari console, and that was cool. I didn't even know that this was a thing, Atari token. And they are 427 cents, down 4.73. Where can I buy them at? Uniswap, Hotbit, Bitcoin, Bamboo Relay, 1 inch. Nutsack, there's your 1 inch exchange. I know Nutsack's a big fan of 1 inch. So I got a couple of yes. You do remember joystick and a button. Yep. Yes, old school. Well, guess what, guys? Atari has their own token. I may buy this just because I have fond memories of Atari. I mean, this is cool. That was a random, whoever asked me to look at this, that's cool. Thank you guys. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Atari. That's crazy. I'm like, that can't be them, but it is. I didn't know this. There's over 10,000 cryptos, guys. That's crazy. There's over 10,000 and you just never know. Atari token. Wow, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to write that one down. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that one. Where's my pen? There it is. Okay, but now I want to look at it. What does it do? What's their deal? So much more than video games. We're building the token that will power the future of interactive entertainment industry. Okay. It's an ERC token that's based on Ethereum. It's the official contact address of the Atari token. Is decentralized cryptocurrency was created to become the token of reference for the interactive entertainment industry. Our goal is to have the Atari token used as widely spread. Smart contract security, easy integration on his music. Okay, skills matter, much more. So they're going to have their own portal, smart contract, smart wallet, and their own decentralized exchange. Wow, interesting. Right now, though, you can only get them on Uniswap. Nothing wrong with that. 1 inch, Hotbit, Bitcoin. All right. So there you go. Y'all guys check out Atari token. That one, that's like a throwback from the old days, man. That's cool. Somebody still has an Atari 2600. Q877, thoughts on FEG token? I have covered, thanks for the super chat, by the way. I have covered FEG. I do like what I see with them. So yeah, I've covered them before. So they're pretty good. So somebody says no poo on Atari token GTFO here. Okay. Okay, cool. I have not heard of Red Panda. Somebody's asking me about that. I'm still blown away by Atari token. That's funny. Nutsack has heard of Atari. Okay, cool. All right. That's funny. All right, let me get back over here real quickly. Atari token, man, that was a throwback. I think I finished up on Safemoon. Yeah, the squeeze. That's something that might be out there. Those of you guys who are into Safemoon, there's a video on my channel. Go check it out if you want to go check it out. I did about an 8-minute video on Safemoon talking about kind of some of the major catalysts coming for Safemoon. So you guys go check those out. There's a possibility that it's going to rise over 60%. It's got some interesting technical analysis trends going on around it right now. Okay. Somebody said we've got a SHIB NASCAR coming. Yep, I'm aware of that. It's cool. We got a lot of cool things going on. So let's see. What else do I want to cover? I've covered SHIB, Doge, Safemoon, Atari token. So let's see what else we got here. And I've been with you guys for about 39 minutes. I'm going to go for another 20, 25 minutes, guys, and then we'll wrap it up there. For those of you guys who are interested in my private group, you know, you guys know I have a Patreon group. Just let me show you that real quickly. You know, if you're interested, I got a couple different levels. This is it. It's over, and you can check. There's a link below all my videos. You can check that out. This is where you've got a supporter and inner circle level. Inner circle level, you're going to get access to a lot of cool stuff coming in the very near future, where I'm building a portfolio and all that kind of stuff. And then this is the Discord group. So you can see we've got Discord discussions going on individual coins, suggestions, brand new coins that are coming out. So we've got a lot. We've got a really cool little group over here. So that's something that's of interest to you. Definitely go check that out. Okay, so there you go on that. All right, cool. All right. Oh, let's see. Somebody said AMP, the one we should all be watching. Yep, I'm a fan of AMP for sure. Gage, am I in on the Genius pre-sale? No, I'm not. No, I don't tend to do pre-sales and things like that. Nothing wrong with them. I don't tend to do that. Bryant said the Atari token put Austin in a different headspace. Cool. Yeah, the Atari token threw me back to like when I was a kid. I mean, I remember Atari, and there was another one. Do y'all remember this one? Do y'all remember a deck called Intellivision? Do you remember that? It had different pads, and they were kind of, you pushed on them and they kind of rotated a little bit. Does anybody remember Intellivision? That was another deck, gaming deck that was after Atari. Yeah, that was one. It was mostly sports. There was a lot of sports on that one, but Atari was my jam. I remember that one. That was a big one. All right, cool. Somebody says AMP 50 cents by December. Let's see. Where is AMP? Guys, I do like AMP. I do like them. So where are they at? There we go. They're at 6 cents right now. So somebody's saying they're going to be 50 cents by December. That'd be pretty cool. What about AMP Wallet and Polygon? All right, cool. I haven't looked at that yet, AJ too, but I am a fan of AMP. We've talked about Pink Panda. I'm a fan of any coin or token that's a charity one that actually delivers on what they promise. Make sure that they have a track record though. Okay. Miguel, I have not heard of Supermoon. No. Gage says ColecoVision. No, it was called Intellivision. Yeah, James says Intellivision. Yep. It was a game. I mean, again, I'm 52, guys. I remember this when I was a kid. It was called Intellivision. It was a big one. I guess it was big. I don't know. It was in Texas. It was a big one. It was the thing to have. Pitfall. Let's see what else we got here. Let me take a drink. Danny says, Austin, check your Twitter. Robinhood just tweeted and deleted something possibly Shiba related. All right, let's go check it out. So let's go to, so Danny just hit me up and said that Robinhood just tweeted something. And then deleted it. All right, let's check this out. If anybody saw something that Robinhood tweeted and then deleted, so if anybody grabbed it, let me know. Okay, but I don't see anything from them. No, I'm not seeing anything. Somebody hit me up just a minute ago that said that Robinhood tweeted something and then they deleted it. ColecoVision. I didn't have a ColecoVision. I had Intellivision, Atari. What was the other big deck? Was it what was the other big gaming deck from like 45, 40-ish years ago? It was Atari, Intellivision, ColecoVision. What was another big deck? Odyssey. Somebody had one Odyssey. It was an Atari knockoff. Roland, did you hear about the whale who bought $205 million worth of SHIB? I did not. Wow, I've been gone for about 7 days, guys, so I haven't heard anything. But that's interesting. If that, Roland, thanks for the heads up. Carl Doge now on coinbase.com. Cool. Somebody said, yep, television had a lot of buttons. Yep. Sega, there it is. Who had that? AJ Tube, Sega. And Sega was a big leap past all those other guys. That was it. Sega system. Sega. Commodore 64, I remember that one. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Man, we're going back. We're old school. Jenny says, welcome back. Thank you. Sega System Master. Yep, Sega. Katal says, Austin, good job. You're the mature source of crypto news. How many zeros will be killed by Shiba after swapping Coinbase? What's your thinking about it? So I had somebody asking me, what's my thought on SHIB? Let's see, it should be right in. Where is it at? It should be right here. Yeah. Somebody asked me, what's my thought on SHIB after we get Shiba swap and Coinbase? Definitely here. I mean, that's pretty easy. And I mean, I'll remind you that our all-time high was when we had a 3 here, and so a 3 in the 100,000 spot. So with Shiba Swap and Coinbase.com, if we don't get any people if we don't get a massive amount of sell-off, that's a big if, we might jump to this 0 right here, which is in the 10,000 spot. I keep getting people asking me about baby Dogecoin. I'll look at it. Sega Dreamcast, Genesis, Commodore 64. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. Anthony, SHIB will never make. SHIB will never make. Where that stop making videos, not FUD. I'm a holder just for fun, but we have to be real. It will never make videos are just for views. Okay. Guys, Anthony, I appreciate it. Thanks for your, Anthony said, hey, stop making videos where you talk about it getting to this spot. Well, guys, honestly, Anthony, I don't talk about it a lot. I think I did one video where I was like, what would happen if you put 500 in, and it was all speculation, and it was just, it was more of a kind of a calculator demo. I don't do a lot of videos where I talk about the fact that we're going to get here easily. In fact, I'm the guy who says, for us to get there, a lot of things have to go right, and we got to get, major coin burns and things like that, and everything's got to hit. I mean, I'm not the guy saying, oh, yeah, it's going to be easy as heck to get there. I appreciate your input, but that's I don't say that a lot. So, but thank you for your input. All right, let's see. So Danny said about that, maybe that deleted tweet, Robinhood, it was a link to a blog about the sub penny opportunity. Oh, okay. Interesting. So there was somebody asked me earlier to go look up on Twitter that Robinhood put up a tweet and then had something to do maybe with Shiba, and then it was deleted. And so I think it was somebody dropped in, said that it was a Robinhood. It was a link to a blog article about sub penny opportunities. So there you go. Sega came after Nintendo. Oh yeah. You're right. Super Nintendo, but Sega did come after Nintendo. I think you're right. Yeah. We're also talking about gaming decks from like 40 years ago. Somebody says I'm too nice. Cesar says we are in a bear cycle when Bitcoin jumps back on track, meaning in a year more than SHIB could reach that. Yep. Okay. Cool. V change really. Andrew, I'd rather. Felix says I really like this guy. Could talk more about. Okay. Cool. Robinhood will launch soon. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's keep going on. So let's see what's going on with Doge. Doge has got a little bit of a selling pressure on it. Let's see what's going on with SHIB. SHIB's got a little bit of, see, we're kind of bouncing. If you guys can see this, we're bouncing between green and red right now. Okay, so we've kind of peaked, but look at how high the candlestick went. I mean, that candlestick went, the wick of the candlestick went to 744. Okay, so guys, I fully expect Shiba to continue to move up as long as the overall market continues to move up, and because there are so many catalysts for SHIB right now, it's crazy what the catalysts are that we got out there. Manny, yeet or be yeeted? Manny Omega, thanks for the super tweet. Yeet or be yeeted? Yeet. That's funny. We still got people talking about the decks. from the old days. So Anuj says, hello from India. Welcome, Anuj. Is it really worth to invest in Shiba Inu? I mean, okay, that's a fair question. You know, here's what I would say. Everybody knows that I'm a Shiba Inu fan, and I've continued to, and I was a Shiba fan and covering SHIB when there was a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt surrounding it. And I've been there. I own SHIB, and my point is it worth investing? Number one, put into it only what you can afford to lose. I've said that many, many times, but I'm going to stand by it. Number two, sure. I mean, if you're looking at it long term, I think that there's so many freaking catalysts coming for SHIB that I think it's a good investment. But that's not investment advice, and I'm not telling you to do that. Okay, I have to give you all those freaking disclaimers because the fact of the matter is that I like what I'm seeing with SHIB, and I don't think it's people call it a shit coin. I hate that term. There's people that think it's, you know, crap, blah, blah, blah. I don't have any time for those people, right? For me, I'm positive, and when I look at things, I see a glass half full scenario. I think that Shiba's got to continue to execute, and we've got to get Shiba Swap, Coinbase, and all these things we've been talking about. If those things do happen, which all indicators are that they will, then Shiba will go up, period. End of story. And then finally, the other thing around it is, don't put every dime you have into Shiba, you know, spread your risk a little bit, buy some other cryptos, right? I mean, and always remember that usually where Bitcoin and Ethereum go, the rest of the crypto market will follow in some capacity, and that it kind of ebbs and flows that way. And, you know, I think that Bitcoin is poised to potentially begin a rally in the next week or two, and could see a pretty significant run up. So there you go. Somebody's asking me about Skills. Oh, that's a stock. I haven't looked at them in a long time. GK, I haven't looked at them. I love what they do. I love their. You guys can hear the dogs. I love the entire platform and what they do. I'm a fan of Skills. I don't own any of their stock, but thanks for chiming in. So let's see what else we got here. Somebody, hey Dad. I hope it's all. I love when I get people to call me Dad. Yeah. Hey, son. All right. So let's see. We're coming up on 52 minutes, guys. I'm going to be here probably another 10 or 15 minutes, guys. Okay. Somebody says, what's up with two cameras angles? Here's why. This camera angle that you see me right now pointing at is my main, where I'm sharing all the screen. But if I look over here, I want you guys to know that I'm over here looking. So I have another camera angle here. So when I'm looking at chats, people are like, why in the hell am I seeing only the side of his head? That's why. Okay, so here we go. Let me ask you guys. Impromptu survey. Please drop in the chat either a yes if you like the two camera angles, or a no if you don't want me to have them. So yes if you like the two camera angles, or no if you want me to only do one camera angle. Yes for yes you like two camera angles. No you don't. And I'm gonna listen to you guys. You guys are my audience. Let me know. Yes you like two camera angles. That's, you put in yes, or no you don't want me to do two camera angles. There you go. Let me know. I got a no, I got a yes. We only got 2 votes so far. Oh, I got no's. So far, the no's are winning. Oh man! All right. Well, I can make the two camera angles go away. Do what? Yes, yes. So far, the no's are winning. All right. Interesting. You're welcome, GK. Yes, no, maybe. One is enough. Okay, cool. It will seem that the no's have won. All right, well, let's do this. I can get rid of it right now. Watch. And here we go. This going away. Boom. All right, there you go. You guys ask, you shall receive. So now you have one camera angle of me. There you go. Freaks you out. All right. Now you just got one. All right, that's cool. All right. Wow, you know what? I did it because I thought it would be cool you see me here, and then when I'm looking here, you see me over there. So that's why. But you guys don't like it, it's gone. I won't do it anymore. It's kind of a pain in the butt to set up because that's a whole Zoom link and all this other crap. All right, so we're done, guys. I made it go away. There you go. Tiring on the eyes. All right, cool. Y'all don't care about the camera. There you go. Somebody in the chat just asked me about Ethereum and why hasn't Ethereum bounced back? It's a valid question. And the answer is, I don't have a really good answer for you. That's the answer. I fully expected, because Ethereum dropped down and hit about 1,800. And it hasn't jumped back up as dramatically as Bitcoin did. And cards on the table, guys, I haven't dug into it as the reason why. I own Ethereum. I've continued to buy it. You know, I mean, Ethereum is Ethereum. If you're in crypto, you pretty much, you own some Ethereum in one way or the other. So I don't have a really, somebody just asked me a question. I don't have a really good answer for you, but it's been surprising to me that Ethereum has not jumped back up as much as you would think it has, directly correlated to like Bitcoin's movement back up. Oh, we got another super chat from Manny. So he wants to talk about Jupiter Pup again. My vision for Jupiter Pup is different than other tokens. I'm embracing the meme part. Yes, JPup is the shit coin. Buy JPup or be yeeted, Nutsack. So Nutsack, if you're still here, Manny is thrown down the gauntlet and he said, buy JPup or be yeeted, Nutsack. There you go. We got a super chat war going on. This guy, you guys are funny. You're cracking me up. All right. Caveman, hungry. I love your work and attitude. Please check. Tell. Let's see. Excuse me. Now that screen is gone. It's like I can't. What? Let's see. Tell. You talking about Telcoin? I'm assuming. Is that what you want me to look at? Tell. You said tell. Yeah. Okay. Tell. Telcoin. I looked at this one before. I think I've looked at this one. So thanks for Caveman. Telcoin. It's trading at 2 cents and change, up 6.64. 7 days. It's trading up a little bit. There's your major volatility when Bitcoin and everything just went to the basement market. You can get it on KuCoin, 1 inch quick swap. So KuCoin's probably your major network there. Telco, if I'm right, I did look at this one. Yeah. Let's see. Send money smarter. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't. Maybe I haven't. Remittances. There are nearly 5 times more mobile phones than active bank accounts. People around the world still running up to some money. Oh, yeah. This is kind of similar to Zcash. A little bit, looks like. These are interesting to me. These kind of send money utility tokens. What was the ranking on this one? Where was it? So this one's 62. Here's the thing, guys. If it's in the top 100, I actually like them. I usually tend to like them. If the coin has gotten in the top 100, I think there's a ton of opportunities in coins that are in the top 100 on CoinMarketCap. Period. This one's an interesting one. I'll continue to look at this one, but Caveman Hungry, is that right? Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this one, and I think this is an interesting one. So I'm going to write this one down. Tell. All right, cool. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. All right, cool. All right, guys, I got about 10 more minutes. I've been here about an hour, okay? So I got about 10 more minutes. Let's see. What else we got here? Let's see if there's any new ones. A belated no vote. Do I trade chilies? No, Mark, I don't have any chilies yet. I know that they got added to Coinbase as well. I think people are going to do. Did India cash in their tokens? Yeah, the last time, which was 7 days ago, somebody's asking about India and the 50 trillion Shiba tokens. The last I had heard was that they still had 20 trillion left. Okay? Got another super chat from Manny. Death match coming soon. Shiba versus Kishu versus Doge versus JPUP. Thanks, Manny, for that. That was funny. Somebody's asking, should they get involved with Shiba Swap? I mean, here's the thing. When Shiba Swap comes out, if you want to, go down that path, I mean, I know a lot of people that are certainly waiting on it, and I think there's some validity to it. So you're going to have to kind of wait and see, and it has to be kind of what's right for you, right? If you're new to crypto, I would probably buy it and then hold it for a little bit, and then if you want to, maybe do something with half of it or something like that, it's up to you. I can't really advise you on that. I've got an ongoing discussion with a really good buddy of mine, related to staking and things like that. So I think there's some validity to it if it's the right thing for you. MMA220 said Bitcoin went down. We gained a lot of, what is it? Longs on Bitcoin. What are your thoughts? Was this good for crypto market that Bitcoin has now more change to go even higher? Yeah. So somebody's asking me about Bitcoin basically losing all the shorting action. Where this used to be about 25,000 in the last, it's dramatically dropped. I lost that was weird. I lost my 90-day look at it. So we're at 2,100 shorting action. We hit 25,000. I mean, the easy answer is yes, as long, without as many, the fact we only have 2,000 positions shorting Bitcoin right now versus 25,000, that's a tremendous amount of less pressure on Bitcoin. We've got smart contracts coming up at the end of the month. We'll see if that impacts it or not, for that capacity. We'll see. I think it's a situation where it's good news with less pressure, right? I mean, it absolutely is. So we'll see how the rest of it plays out. I think, I still think, though, that we may have a little bit of kind of downward volatility associated with the overall market. Maybe for the next week or so. I still think that we'll have to see how this 24-hour kind of trend continues. I mean, you can look over on the right. Most of these look exactly the same, right? They dip down, the major spike down, and then everything kind of blip back up and kind of moving in almost exact same position. That's why I talk a lot about the fact that the overall crypto market is very interesting in how everything follows Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, look, don't these look at this one, look at this one, look at this one, look at this one, look at it. They all look the same. It's so interesting. Coming out of stock market where everything is totally different, except for, actually, I apologize, the stocks within sectors tend to follow each other. Like all of the EV stocks, like NEO and those guys like that, they all have the same exact almost trend lines, okay? Somebody asked how my son did in the lacrosse game. They made it the tournament. They made it to the championship and then lost in the championship. So that was how that went. So appreciate somebody asking me about that. Sorry about that. I eat ice all the time. Somebody asked about Baby Doge earlier. Let me look at that. Oh, there's Baby Doge right there. And it's trending. Okay. So, Baby Doge is up 57%. Woo, that's a lot. Market cap obviously not available yet. Ranked 2534. Volume up 11% at 16 million and change. Going up dramatically. All right, so what am I going to find when I go here? Where can you buy it at? I'm assuming Pancake. Yep. Okay, so you can get it on Pancake Swap. So if we go check it out, I've had like 2 or 3 people ask me about Baby Dogecoin, and so we got this. Okay, the birth of Baby Doge, world's best community coin. A new crypto birth by fans and members of Dogecoin. Baby Doge seeks to impress his father by showing his new trend hyper deflationary and create a smart tracking system. Building use more Baby Doge. Okay, yep. Love, pet, and watch your Baby Doge grow. Okay, set slippage at 12. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. So it's basically a reward hold scenario. Grows in your wallet. Lock liquidity. Tokenomics, 5% added to liquidity. Transaction redistribute. Yep, pretty standard there. Here's the thing. 42,000 Twitter followers, 37,000 Telegram. Interesting. Extremely active. That's pretty cool. I think here's what I'm going to say. Oh, charity. They have a charity aspect. Hold on. Do they? Is it just not loading? Is that me? Their charity button's broken. Community documents. So it looks like they have charity, but it's not going anywhere. I don't have a problem with Baby Doge. I'll tell you this. Here's what I would say. Brand new. Looks like it's probably what? Not been. When did it launch? So like it launched on June 11th. So here's the thing. I don't have a problem with this, and don't take the words that I don't have a problem with this wrong. Okay, is that it's a extremely new, extremely speculative. Don't put money into it you can't afford to lose, because this thing could drop like a rock. I mean, and this is a ton of zeros and then a 1. That doesn't mean that it's not, worth throwing 20 or 50 bucks at it if you want to, and then kind of move on, right? It's on 31,572 watch list, which is a lot for being brand new. I think they were smart to put the name Doge in it, kind of, similar to what Shiba Inu attached themselves as the Doge killer. Right or wrong, that was a good marketing move. I didn't like they used the term Doge killer. So I don't have a yes or no opinion about this. I think with any kind of a brand new speculative kind of community coin like this, you have to kind of wait and see. Now, 20 or 50 bucks in it, if you can afford to do that, and if you can afford to lose that or whatever the number is for you, then that's okay. But go into it eyes wide open. That's really my opinion. I'm not going to give you any more than that, because I think it's, when you're looking at these kind of really, really brand new speculative coins, I'm on record that's pretty much my opinion. So there you go. That's Baby Doge. All right, guys. So I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I hope you guys have enjoyed spending some time with me. I enjoyed spending some time with you guys. And yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you for your support of the channel, genuinely. Thank you for everything that you guys give me the ability to do by watching my videos and liking them and all that kind of things. Oh, by the way, could y'all hit the like button? I didn't even ask. Could y'all hit the like button, please? It helps the algorithm thing. So please, if y'all guys could do me a huge favor, hit that like button. I should have been saying that the whole time. That tells the algorithm that you liked what you saw here. And I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me and spending some time with me, about an hour or so with you guys. I genuinely appreciate your guys' support. Thank you so much. Caveman says, thanks, Austin. We love you. I appreciate you. Thanks. Thank you. Hit that like. If you guys would hit the like, there's 20 more, please. Hit that like button a few more times. I really appreciate you guys if you would do that. That tells the whole YouTube ranking algorithm thing. So when the replay goes out, that you guys actually like what you saw. So Scale Dog, thanks for all the excellent content. Well, thank you. Thanks for the great live. Thank you. So we covered a lot of ground tonight. We covered gaming decks, which was fun. Atari, Sega, Nintendo, Intellivision, ColecoVision. We covered a lot. We covered Shiba. We covered Baby Doge. We covered Telcoin, Atari, the Atari token. That was interesting. Zcash. Had some interesting ones there. And I really appreciate you guys. So as always, I'll be here. I'm back from my vacation. For those of you guys who follow me know that I'm back. As you can tell, I'm back in my studio, which is in my house. So I am back. Okay. So we just got, I was about to be done, and then Nutsack hit me up with a super chat. Argo, Peter Walls, take a look when you get a chance. I'll give you guys Argo. Nutsack just hit me up with a super chat, so let's do Argo. And kind of when Nutsack says something, I kind of listen a little bit. So we'll end on this note. You guys go check out Argo right here. For those of you guys that stuck with me and you didn't leave, hit the like button a few more times. This came via Nutsack, and I gotta give Nut some credit. He's usually got some pretty good tips on one. So you guys go check out Argo. I'm writing it down because why not? There you go. Argo, Nut, appreciate you, man. And I'm going to take that as my cue to exit the building. So thanks for pumping up the likes, and thank you for the super chats. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you for spending an hour with me of your time live here. And for those of you guys who catch this on the replay, I genuinely appreciate your time and you guys watching. And with all that said, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be making some more videos. Probably will go live tomorrow as well if you guys want to check it out then. See you later.